To be stoic does not mean to be stone cold and emotionless. Rather, it means to be like a rock on the shore of the ocean, unmoved by the crashing waves of life. It means to have the capacity to feel your own emotions fully without acting on them in a destructive way. This degree of mental stability makes you a rock for others to lean on in times of distress. The art of Stoicism involves maintaining composure regardless of circumstances. To become a Stoic, learn and apply the three Stoic disciplines. The discipline of perception requires that we perceive everything purely objectively. Suppose two men, Maximus and Tim, lose their jobs. Tim thinks, "Oh, my boss is such an asshole. I can't believe he ruined my life like that. I'll never be able to find another job and I'm going to end up on the streets." Notice the needless catastrophization. Maximus, on the other hand, thinks, "I no longer have a primary source of income, so I'll need to negotiate a severance package to cover my living expenses. I'll take this opportunity to improve my market value for my next employer, enhance my negotiation skills, as well as my capacity to remain tranquil in the face of adversity." Maximus suffers less, and he's more effective because he's not distracted by self-imposed mania. He chose to view the situation with a growth mindset and found silver linings. This "what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger" mentality lies at the heart of Stoicism. So we use the discipline of perception to distinguish between what's in our control and what's not in our control. Then we use the discipline of action to use our virtues, which governs our approach to the things in our control. Tim, having no virtues, comes home and laments the loss of his job to his wife in front of his kids, sending the whole family into a panic. Maximus, exercising his virtue of Stoic, calmly pulls his wife aside and explains to her the situation and his action plan to get them back on track. Takeaway: think rationally before you speak or act. After using the discipline of action to govern everything that's within our control, all else is left to the discipline of will, which can be summarized by a two-word Latin phrase, amor fati, which means to love your fate. Tim is so caught up in his anger at his boss and his anxiety about the future, things not within his control, that he neglects to make an action plan, something in his control, and as a result, his family gets evicted. He abandons them to go live with a friend for free. Shameful. Maximus is able to focus entirely on improving his situation because he gives no bandwidth to anything outside his control. He quickly finds a new job and things are back to normal without his family ever having been affected. In a nutshell, do your best and forget the rest. Situations like I described really do happen, and the quality of your life and the lives of those who depend on you is contingent upon the quality of your mind. How do you want to be remembered?